All right, so this is unbelievable what I'm going to show you. Everything I presented on this channel will come together in this video. Once again, every piece fits perfectly together. And I'm revisiting the Matrix Revolutions, the final scene with which Neo meets the Deus Ex Machina, the machine god. And yeah, there are a bunch of interpretations out there, but nobody sees what's right in front of them. And I will show you what this is all about. And it's very obvious in my opinion if you know these puzzle pieces and these clues. So what is the machine god or the Deus Ex Machina in Matrix Revolutions or in the Matrix series? It's like it's the leader of the machines in the real world, controlling the machine city and serving as the collective consciousness of the machines. It is considered to the overarching antagonist in the Matrix film series, alongside the architect. So it's together with the architect and I would say Smith, the antagonist of the Matrix film series. And yeah, as it says, it's controlling the machine city. And what's the machine city in our reality? It's our brain. It's the machine city. And as we see here, it has something to do with electricity. And I talked a lot about electricity in this on this channel, and about about the all-seeing eye, about the pineal gland in your brain. And if we look at this machine, at this machine god, it looks very familiar, I would say. And how this scene is like put in place, it looks also very familiar, or familiar, I should say. Do you see these things? And this, it's like the whole scene is like the machine god looks like an eye, which has something to do with electricity, and it's like in a triangle. It's very dark, this scene, so it's not easy to spot in the first on the first glance, but if you look carefully, you will see that it's like shaped like a triangle, just like the prism I show over and over again. The prism which is refracting the unified light into the electromagnetic spectrum. So in the end of the Matrix trilogy, Neo faces, so to speak, the end boss, which is the all-seeing eye, which is L, the eye on top of the pyramid, the prism, the electric god, which is the end boss, which keeps you trapped in the mind, in the AI mind, in the ones and the zeros, in the matrix. So yeah, it looks exactly like this. You see it? It's one and the same. It's the machine god. And what is up with money? Isn't it the money, the god of the world, which is printed in machines? And doesn't money can we and also we can break money down to one eye, and yeah, your avatar is, or your prison cell suit, your AI game suit is maintained by money, because you need money to maintain it all the time. It consumes and consumes the AI game suit. So Neo meets his own pineal gland in the end of the Matrix trilogy, in Matrix Revolution. And he meets the pineal gland, the gatekeeper of the Matrix, the final boss. His own machine brain, God. So he's confronted with it. And he's in the end confronted with his own death, or the death of his prison suit, because it's not really our body. It's like the machine body. And yeah, and if we look at this machine god, the Deus Ex Machina, and if we look at the real eye, these stings look exactly like the sonular fibers of an actual eye. These are called sonular fibers. And they are also can like contract and elongate, just like these stings of the machine god eye. It's 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 clearly the eye which electricity, which Neo is confronted with. So he bargains with the eye in the end. And yeah, as we see, if we look at the structure of the iris, these stings are called the sonular fibers. Yeah, so here's another comparison. Here we have the retina, and here we have the sonular fibers, and we have the electricity for electricity number 13 on top of the pyramid, the eye on top of the pyramid, the prism, which is the prison of the mind, which keeps us locked in the AI. And it becomes clear that we are it's like really it needs it's like a electric prison, and it needs the source energy, and it funnels the source energy out of the heart, out of our heart. The mind is the parasite, and to get out of the parasite to the other side, to paradise, we have to beat this machine god, which is our pineal gland. And I will there are more hints, more clues coming. So yeah, we also saw the electricity, the I, L, the false god number 13, which makes up the electromagnetic prison spectrum. The electromagnetic spectrum, the prison. And yeah, it generates electric current, and that's why we say money. To money, it's currency, it's money. Of course it's money. Money keeps us trapped in the matrix. And it becomes clearer and clearer and clearer why money will be the end game, the final opponent we have to overcome. Like Chiron last said, we have to, at the point, we will have to surrender our whole little empire and become bums, so to speak, and go on the streets. But this will only be for a short time. And yeah, we have to take the leap of faith. So it becomes more and more clear. Electricity, the electric current, currency, it's money. So yeah, we also have the Elon Musk, which is a representation in this matrix of a human, or a personified representation of the machine god. And he El on Musk, and that's why he has the whole beast system in place, like I showed you. X.com, www.x.com, the mark of the beast, because www is like 666, .x is like the mark of the beast, and .com is like for buying and selling. And everything will run via x.com. And if you don't participate and don't take some kind of Neuralink, which is also owned by the richest man in the world, Elon Musk, money, you will be out of society. But also, this is your chance to get out of this shithole. Yeah. So Elon Musk, electricity, richest man in the world. So it's no wonder that he is always posting about Deus Ex Machina. He gives you the hint in plain sight. And he even changed at one point his cover to Deus Ex with the triangle on top and the eye. You can do your own research. And he always talks about Mars, which is the god of war. You don't only have to turn the M around and you have war. Mars, wars. Because it's the final war. And Trump also made it clear with the Great Seal, which is now looking towards the arrows, the war. So yeah, we have the electric eye. It's the electric eye. Even Judas Priest made it clear, or Philip K. Dick with the Electric Dream series. The electric eye, the one eye. It's all about currency. The electric current, money, which keeps us in control and in the AI, entangled in the AI. And here we have it again, the Deus Ex Machina, and it's printed on money, which is the machine god. It's the god of this world, because money is the god of this world, the root of all evil. Yeah, and the root chakra, the root. There we are at it again. The mark of the beast, which is like 666, is like in Greek numeral, in Greek letters, it's like sex. So it keeps us rooted here. Okay, so in this scene, Neo is bargaining with the machine. And yeah, he says, hey, you need me because the program Smith has grown beyond your control. And who is Smith in our case? It's like the Antichrist. It's like Trump. It's like Donald John Trump represents the Antichrist. Like John Smith is the anti-hero. It's the dual opposite of Neo in the movie. And that's why, yeah, it's like Neo's AI shadow self. And the stronger Neo becomes, the stronger Smith becomes. And he even becomes so strong that he makes, he's threatening, he's a threat to the machine god, to Elon Musk. And that's why we now see this theater going on with the, I would say, beef between those two, because now Trump doesn't like to be controlled anymore by because it's the shadow self of our heart, it's the AI shadow self. It's the shadow self. Yeah, that's what Trump is, and that's why, yeah, he's called Donald John Trump, because he is the anti-hero, as I showed, the Antichrist, as I showed many times. John Smith, John Trump, and we have the revelation of John. And yeah, we see that Neo has he's blindfolded, and it shows he has no more dual vision. The division of the mind, he has overcome it. The two towers already fell, and now he's facing the eye in the middle, the last opponent, the pineal gland. And he's already seeing with his heart. And the machine god asks, what do you want then? And he says, peace. He wants peace, and that's what I showed in the end. The peace sign, the Bifrost bridge, Alpha and Omega, the Alpha and the Omega, whereby Neo would be the Omega, because he wants peace. He wants put an end to this projection. He wants to go beyond the duality. And beyond the separation, he wants peace. And that's why, yeah, that's a symbol for going to the other side. So he has to leave his AI self behind, the duality. It has to short circuit, it has to merge. And a part of that is overcoming money first and foremost, and also let go of the AI body. So yeah, and then the machine god sticks this sting, like we know, in his neck, and it goes right to his pineal gland. I made a little overlay. The pineal gland is like in the middle of the brain, and this sting goes right there. It goes right there. It goes very fast. The sting goes right in his neck, or in his back of the head, right into his pineal gland, which emphasizes once more that, yeah, L has to be pinned. It's like an illustration. L has to be pinned, the pineal gland, to go to God's land and have peace and overcome the separation and the duality. L has to be pinned, it has to be smashed, it has to be beaten. The God's land. And a G is like a 1 and a 0 merged together. 1, a 0, and a 1, like the on-off button. Yeah, he has to, so to speak, XL, the Super Bowl, LX, XL. He has to X the I, cross the I. And that's why we see him with the Jesus gesture, because the cross is like an X. And there is the I, and there is the cross over the I. And he sacrifices himself to have peace, to be free. He sacrifices his body. And what maintains the body? It's money. So the one I, the money, has to be X'd, and that's shown here. He X's the money, the one I, and the money is tied to the body because it maintains the body. And what is the body? It's it. And it is another clue, because the I and the T, the I is the I, and the T is like the cross. So the I has to be crossed. Yeah, the it is like the I on the cross, on the T. Or we could say rump on the T, like Trump. The rump, the S has to be hanged on the cross, on the T. So Trump has to be crossed out into the heart. And now he's laying there in the Jesus gesture, like Jesus on the cross gesture. And yeah, now it becomes clear. The I has to be crossed, and the cross is like an X over the I, and that's why Jesus was crossed, or was hanged on the cross on a mountain. He had to bear his cross, he had to carry his cross on top of the mountain, like up there, and then he was crucified. He crucified himself, he crucified the I, the self, the shadow self, the wrong, the false idea of self, the dual self. And that's why there are two crosses on the side of him, like for the brain hemisphere. Isis like Ra, and like in the middle, Jesus is El, like Neo, with the machine god. It's like the left brain, the north tower, and the right brain, the south tower. And it's like the shadow and the light, like here. Shadow and light, the duality, the ones and the zeros. And at last, the I comes as the main entrance or exit point of the matrix. And this would be EL, Elon, the end boss, the machine god. And he is the machine god. He has the machines all over the place. He has the AI super centers. He has XAI. He has um, Neuralink. He's also Starlink, teamed up with T-Mobile, and which is an anagram of the mark of the beast and the lie. And he is the machine god. Elon Musk is the personified machine god, which will roll out the mark of the beast. He will roll it out, and yeah, we have to X the money. And that's why it's called X money. It's all in plain sight. It's unbelievable. He calls his platform that will be implemented, I think, this year, and his vision is to make it the financial platform of the whole world. And this would be the mark of the beast. And this is his vision. And he will roll it out in this year, and it's called X money. it's unbelievable, which means X the one eye. It's all in plain sight, right in front of our eyes. We just have to know how to piece the puzzle pieces together. And yeah, do you see why the mark of the beast will come? And it has to come. It is inevitable. It will be the inevitable confrontation with the machine god Elon Musk. And also, as within, so without, also with your own pineal gland, with your own mind, with the projection in your mind. So you go inside is the way out, so to speak, because you have to go to the heart. You have to go the way of the heart, the narrow path. And on this path, the inevitable confrontation will take place with the machine god, which is the gatekeeper, the one eye L, the prison in your mind and of your mind, L. And as within, so without, we will be confronted with this. So here we see the AI short circuit. This would be a representation of the light, the heart, which is trapped in the matrix, Neo, and this would be his shadow self, Trump. And Trump even has grown beyond the control of Elon, of the machine god, the shadow self. And so Neon bargains with the machine. He wants to be free, he will be free, but in return he has to merge, so to speak, his code with the shadow self, with Trump, and this would signify the AI short circuit, which I'm talking about. The meltdown of the ones and the zeros, of Neo, the one, which is an anagram of one, and the zero, which is the shadow self, which is the zero. And this would be the AI meltdown. And then, the AI short circuit takes place and the matrix reset takes place. So the shadow is purged, Smith is purged, like Trump will be thrown in the lake of fire, and that's what is shown here. And then we see a shot from above, and the whole matrix is like short circuiting and resetting, and this would be the AI short circuit, which will take place after the mark of the beast is rolled out, very shortly after. In my opinion, it will be very most likely in 2028, when the beginning meets the end, when the short circuit takes place, the 9/11, the towers fall, and they are short circuited. So let's go to the last scene, and then the oracle asks, what about the others? The ones that want out, that want to be free. And then the architect says, obviously, they will be freed. So That's why we have to go all in. And when the Mark of the Beast rollout will take place, we had a glimpse of this in during 2020, but we still could buy and sell. But we had restrictions. We had restricted access to some places of buying and selling. We could only go in there with a mask, or if we were vaccinated and have a vaccination status, and take this a step further. And this we will have to endure. So, yeah, after the short circuit, the ones that want out, they are freed. But yeah, as I said, we have to go all in. It's not um, like a party. So, what comes after the reset? Of course, the resurrection. Like in the Jesus story, it's always the same. And that's why we had the last part of the Matrix, in which Neo is resurrecting after his crucifixion. And that's what I say, we have to complete the paradox. If we want to die, or if we if we want to live, we have to die first, so to speak, because this is the kingdom of death, of life and death, of duality, of the paradox. So we have to die to this world, we have to leave our game suit behind, which belongs to the cycle of birth and death and life and death. The AI game suit, with the AI mind we are trapped in. So, to become resurrected, we first have to hang on the cross, so to speak. We have every false idea has to be crossed out, has to hang on the cross, and this will happen via the mark of the beast. So it's unbelievable how everything fits together I showed on this channel just in this little scene. I will post a link to these scenes down in the description, so you can take a look at yourself. And yeah, I hope this makes sense to you. In my opinion, it's becoming very obvious, very clear. Everything that I showed on this channel is coming together, is coming full circle, and in my opinion, it will play out in the short future. It already is playing out on the world stage, but it will culminate all in the Mark of the Beast rollout. It's inevitable, if you ask me. It's what this is all about, and what the end game will look like. Okay, that's it for today. I'm out.